Guys, today I wanted to talk about John Rettinger's John Rettinger's reaction to all of the new Android devices coming out. There are a lot coming out every day, and it is hard to choose which one you want. Um, so I think John is completely right as far as um, what he is talking about with there's too many devices coming out because there is a Samsung, there is a Skyrocket, and there's a Skyrocket HD, and then there is another one coming out, and then they also have Motorola has the Motorola. I want to say it's the Droid Razor, and it is and then it's the Droid Razor Max. I think that there are way too many devices coming out, and it is hard to choose because you as a consumer, the people aren't gonna know what they want by because the specs. They're gonna want a phone that makes good phone calls and not um, a phone that can play a bunch of games and a bunch of videos and a bunch of other stuff. They're gonna want a phone that can do phone calls, a phone that can, not a phone that has a bunch of quad core and dual core action like all these new phones are releasing with. Um, I I have the Motorola Atrix. I I like it, but I think that it needs to be um, updated to ice cream sandwich without the Motorola skin on top of it. It the Motorola skin needs to be um, re reworked. It needs to look like all other Android phones. I just want a stock ROM instead of something that is completely made up by the manufacturer. I want something that is stock on all devices, not something that is is changed by every manufacturer. I think that as we get to Ice Cream Sandwich Android 4.0, it will the customized UI user interface will be less of a less of a deal because with Ice Cream Sandwich you will see pretty much the same user interface, the same UI on all devices. Um, and I believe that with the Android 4 ice cream sandwich, you're going to need to have even though they're on screen buttons, you're still going to need the capacitive buttons on the device itself because because of the way that some of the manufacturers make the phones. I think that you're gonna need the uh, the physical capacitive buttons on the device instead of just the on-screen buttons. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. I think that as we get closer and closer to most phone manufacturers releasing the Android 4 software, I think you will start to see less of the companies trying to change the user interface on all the devices. They will become uh, the one interface will become stock. I do like how um, the Android interface looks on the Motorola Matrix, but I think it needs to be just stock Android instead of custom overlay on top of Android. Um, but I don't. That's just my opinion. Um, okay, that's what I think about the John's reaction to the Android versus versus the Android. When is it good to buy an Android phone? He's right. It's never good to buy an Android phone because you have all these different manufacturers releasing every day, and so you don't really know when is the right time. But I think it will decrease uh, as far as the amount of phones that are going to be released with custom interfaces, because with Android 4, Google is going to want their users, their phones to all have the same interface. Even though there is a custom interface on Gingerbread right now, I think you're gonna see less of a interface change on ice cream sandwich. So thank you for watching and have a good day.